Welcome in, creators. Welcome to episode 89 of Shop Talk. This is our help hotline for new and small YouTubers. Every episode of Shop Talk is live Q&A for the new or small, the new and small content creator. And to be exact, the new and small YouTube content creator. Thank you all for being here. Welcome in, friends. This is our content creator makerspace where we connect, we collaborate, we learn a few things, we get our questions answered so that we can grow to and through full monetization. So, whatever has brought you here today, thank you for being here. You're in the right place at the right time because this, my friends, is in fact Shop Talk. Thank you for being here. And y'all, I have a question for you. Drop in the comments at this moment and tell me how many subscribers you have as a YouTuber. Be honest. Drop in the comments and let us know how many subscribers you have at this moment. We want to welcome in Sandra James with 254 subscribers. Welcome, Sandra James. You're in the right place at the right time. We want to welcome in Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. She's got 1.4 thousand subs. That's about 1,400 subscribers. Y'all, we're just dropping in how many subscribers we have at this moment, and we're being honest. My name is Kendi K all day, and I have a little over 3,000 subscribers. So that's 3.3K. The K stands for 1,000. So 3,300 subscribers or so. And guess what? I'm still a small YouTuber, just like you. This is the Content Creator Collective, where we connect, collaborate, learn a few things, and grow our channels to and through monetization, full monetization. We want to welcome in Jackie McKeever with 1.9 thousand subscribers. And so that means, y'all, Jackie is looking to get to 2,000 subs. Congratulations, Jackie. You're in the right place at the right time because when you come to the horizontal stream, the party is in the horizontal stream. You can go ahead and drop your channel link as many times as you want so that folks can check out your content. And if they like your vibe, they might go ahead and hit subscribe. So make sure you're putting out your best content each day. Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. She's a good Southern lady that she is. She says, I'm watching while I wash dishes today. I appreciate that. She does a series over there called Dishwashing Diaries. It's one of my favorite spaces in these YouTube streets. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. And this is Shop Talk. This is our help hotline for new and small YouTubers. This episode and all episodes are live creator Q&A for the YouTuber. Friends, it looks like we've got questions already rolling in. And so if you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the chat. And I'm going to go ahead and get our first question up here. These questions were put in previous episodes of Shop Talk or down in the comments and even in a community post. So I have several different places where you can leave questions. Always, if you watch previous episodes of Shop Talk, if you're catching this on the replay, go ahead and drop your questions down in the comments. I'm always checking back to see if anyone has questions that we can use in the upcoming episode of Shop Talk. This question coming in from Vicky's World to Moms. How many videos should I post per week? Great question. Shout out to content creator Vicky's World to Moms. My answer to that, it's going to be a two-part answer if you don't mind. How many videos should I post per week? As many as you can. My recommendation is for you to post as many videos as you can each week. Because the more you post videos, the more folks will be able to see what kind of content you put out. And if they like your vibe, they're going to first check you out and they might even subscribe. But they won't do anything if they aren't able to view your content. And by videos, I'm presuming that you mean that you're talking about your long format content and your live streams. That's the quality content that folks are going to need to see. And that's the content that is going to help you to grow your channel fast. Thank you all for being here for this edition, episode 89 of Shop Talk. How many videos should I post per week? Post as many as you can. And I will tell you this as well, that when you talk about posting content, be consistent. I know you hear that word a lot in these YouTube streets. What does that mean? It means from week to week. How much content are you putting out? Are you putting that out on a regular schedule, on the same days of the week? Some people, because of their work schedule or because of their life, they are able to even tell viewers what time to expect that content on a weekly basis. I'm drilling all the way down, letting folks know what we mean when we say be consistent. And sometimes, friends, you are a parent, you have small children, maybe you are in college yourself, you work as well outside of YouTube. If life is lifing for you, you may not be able to be as consistent. But think about on a weekly basis, consistency can show up just like this. What is my goal for putting out new content in these YouTube streets on a weekly basis? Because if you're thinking about it from a monthly perspective, you're going to be in the YouTube streets unmonetized for a long time. It's hard to grow a channel if you're not putting out new content on a weekly basis. And I'm talking about long format content or live streams. And so if you're looking for a specific number, I'll share this tidbit. Lean in here. You're going to need at least 2 pieces of long format content or live streams each week to keep your channel, your new and small channel, in the YouTube algorithm. When you post less frequently than that, like one of those a week, friends, I just have to be honest with you. The algorithm is responding to folks who post 2 uploads a week, be it long format content and or live streams. I'm not talking about shorts here. I'm talking about your long format content or your live streams, the protein sources, the meat of your channel, the backbone of your channel should be built on long format content and or live streams. And you need at least 2. In 2026, given what the YouTube algorithm is showing, with 1 upload a week, it's going to be hit or miss for your channel. Your channel is going to grow much slower than if you are posting 2 uploads per week for long format content and live streams. Thank you, Vicky's World, for your question. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Let's shout out some more content creators. We've got Kyle Vlog. Welcome in, Kyle. Kyle's been consistently putting out new content on his channel and doing more long form videos and live streams. Shout out to that guy, Kyle Vlog. Kyle says, I post a video every Friday. That's the consistency I'm talking about, because then not only are you being consistent as a YouTube content creator, but your viewers will be consistently looking for your new content on Fridays Good for you, Kyle. You're doing it like a pro. But Kyle is also careful to give himself some grace because y'all, I work full time and I'm just a part time content creator. And y'all, pardon my manners. Happy not happy Valentine's Day, Kendi K. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If that's your vibe, happy St. Patrick's Day. If you are into St. Patrick's Day, y'all, the YouTube street, the block is hot. The YouTube supercomputers are looking for anything with the word St. Patrick's Day on it. Y'all, it is a holiday, right? It's just a little fun holiday. Friends, if I were you, I would throw on something green or do some green coloring, or I would say my favorite color is not green, but happy St. Patrick's Day to those who love them some green. And now let me share with you my favorite colors. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. That's how you do it like a pro, friends. Let me plug in so we don't lose this live stream. It's Kendi K all day, and this is episode 89 of ShopTalk. This is our help hotline for new and small content creators, YouTube content creators. Okay, I got us plugged in. That's a pro tip as well. Make sure your device that you are streaming from going live, make sure that you have a hardwired connection to keep that battery all the way up. And something else I do before going live is I always check to make sure I have minimized, not just minimized, but closed all my additional tabs on my laptop. This stream is being powered by StreamYard, running adjacent to the YouTube streaming software. We want to welcome in Jerry G in the building. Lala says life is lifing, but one thing is for sure, Lala has leveled up in 2026. Lala shared during her live stream this morning because she does fitness. She is my high vibe coach. I hope she's yours too. It's a 10 out of 10 for me, for the experience factor, for the fun factor, and for the facts about fitness, about wellness, about food. She's got 3 pillars over there. She's got 3 pillars over there. And that she says that's what she is bound to put out, good content on her channel related to those 3 pillars. Share those 3 pillars with us. And while you're doing that, if you are a member of the Content Creator Collective, and you are, because you're on this live stream, you're sharing out your channel links down in this chat. We call those members of the Content Creator Collective. Friends, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your channel so that folks will know if they want to check you out. That's as far as we can go, friends. Can't tell anybody what to do. You've got to put out your best content. And if they like your vibe, they're going to come check you out, and they might even subscribe. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. We want to welcome in creator JC Calamity Jane. Y'all, this time last spring, I don't even think JC Calamity Jane had a channel. She was absorbing YouTube as a YouTube viewer. But friends, I had JC Calamity Jane. We did a sit down when she was probably on YouTube for not even a month yet. And I interviewed her for Coffee and Conversations. That is my interview segment on my channel. And my goodness, she has been doing the consistency thing, putting out several long form videos and live streams each week. Certainly, with somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 subscribers, she's in the YouTube algorithm. We want to welcome in Jerry G. Thank you for being here. Lala reminds us, y'all, keep feeding that algorithm. Keep feeding that algorithm. Y'all, if today is St. Patrick's Day, if you have not dropped a community post, possibly even a short, if you can finish editing a little mini video or something, or mention Happy St. Patrick's Day, put that word St. Patrick's Day in your title. And y'all, there are a couple of shamrocks out there, clovers, or even a green heart and a gold yellow heart. Friends, all of those emojis scream of St. Patrick's Day vibes, and the YouTube supercomputer, they've got their eyes and ears open for that content today. Hey there, Moni. How are you, friend? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, new member. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. It's Kendi K all day. We want to welcome in new core crew member loading, One Crafty Sister. This is one of the newest members of Kendi K's core crew. If you're interested in becoming a member of Kendi K's core crew, click on that join button and get all the details. One Crafty Sister, I can't wait to do your channel link and debut you. You're going to be leading us in the channel parade real soon. Friends, reminder, I am just a part-time YouTuber and I am a full-time employee because Kendi K has a kid in college. And so that is my first priority. And so I do add additional channels, and I'm focusing at this moment on my new core crew members. So y'all check out One Crafty Sister when you can, and let her know that Kendi K sent you. We want to welcome in Grant's Faithful GLP1 Journey. Friends, looks like we've got more questions coming in. Go ahead and continue to drop those questions in the chat, and I'll pop them up on the screen. Here's a question coming in. Should I post shorts, lives, or long form? Yes, yes, and yes. As a new and small content creator, you should be posting shorts, lives, and long form videos. Yes, but I would take the back end and make it your first priority. Post long form videos first, and then trim those long form videos down and create shorts from them. I'll say that again. Create long format content first. The majority of the content, the majority of your uploads on your channel should be long form videos. And then take those long form videos and from that, clip them down and make shorts from your long form videos. And then the other emphasis on your channel should be live streams. That is my recommendation as a fully monetized YouTuber. And guess what? I was able to fully monetize my channel starting with a little over 200 subscribers in just 6 months. And you can do it too. Stick and stay with Kendi K all day. Shop Talk comes to you with live creator Q&A for the YouTube content creator on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and the Sunday Sunrise edition. So join us back here on Thursday for Shop Talk. Every episode of Shop Talk is live creator Q&A. And let's put up some more of these fabulous content creators. Or if you're even thinking about becoming a YouTuber, go ahead and drop something in the chat so that I can pop you up on the screen. We'll walk you through it. That's what we do here on Shop Talk. Shanae Janelle says, thanks for the reminder about doing a community post for St. Patrick's Day. Y'all, you don't need to have a fancy one-by-one image to do a community post. Y'all, you can make it a community poll. Ask a question related to St. Patrick's Day. What colors do you like more for St. Patrick's Day? Make it into a poll. Poll are high engagement ways to create posts. That was for free because everything on Shop Talk is free because we are the Creator Content Collective. We are the Content Creator Collective. Everything on Shop Talk is absolutely free. But you can just take some of the clovers, the shamrock, some green hearts, some gold hearts. That gold shooting star also looks nice. Friends, take all those and write a great message. Wish your viewers. Your post will go out to your subscribers, of course, your regular viewers who regularly or who have recently watched your channel. and y'all get yourself into that YouTube algorithm. Y'all, the day is halfway over. Please don't wait. Please don't delay. Look at Lala coming in there with some St. Patrick's Day vibes with those green hearts. Mrs. Paula did exactly what I suggested, and that was to drop a few comments and let folks know what your channel is about, in addition to dropping your channel link. Mrs. Paula does retirement. She says, my channel is a senior. I have senior fitness goals, and she is a retired lady, retired now for just a little over 1 year. Congratulations on that elevation to the next chapter. Mrs. Paula does retirement, farm walks, and home decluttering. Yes, I remember when you decluttered that room in your home and turned that into your studio. I remember that. Thank you for taking us along for the ride. I remember Mrs. Paula and hubby, they have went to see the Santa train. They took us along for that field trip. I love a field trip. I love a field trip in these YouTube streets. And Mrs. Paula, she's been riding on that gator. Friends, Mrs. Paula, she's just goodness, rainbows and sunshines. Y'all, when you get over there, let her know Candy K sent you. Kaya Vlog says, my channel is all about traveling and education in the vlog style. I love that. Kyle, in just this December, took us along with him on a cruise to the Caribbean, to the Bahamas, to be specific. Thank you, Kyle. Look at all these creators who are capitalizing, getting themselves into the St. Patrick's Day vibe right here on ShopTalk. Let's see what other questions we have coming in. I see some more here. Thank you all for dropping those questions early so that I can have them all ready to go. But if you do have a question right now, go ahead and put 2 capital Q's and then go ahead and write your question and put a question mark at the end. And then StreamYard will alert me that you have a question. Here's a question coming in from someone we all know and love as a member of the Content Creator Collective. It's Gemini Diva 79. And she asks, how do I make a clickable thumbnail? Friend, easy question. Easy question. Friends, your thumbnail becomes more clickable when you do a few key things. First of all, the thumbnail isn't just the thumbnail. It's the thumbnail and the title that goes with it. The title are those words that sit just below your thumbnail image or right next to your thumbnail image, depending on the device that the viewer is using at the time. And your thumbnail is not just the picture. It includes images and a few words. Y'all type 3 to 5 down in the chat, if you will. Type 3 to 5 in the chat, if you will. 3 space TO 5. 3 to 5 or 3-5. Friends, because that's how many keywords you want to limit to putting onto your thumbnail. If you put more words than that, they're probably going to be too small to read from mobile devices, from the TV, or from a smaller tablet. And we don't know which one viewers are going to view your thumbnail on for the first time. So keep the words on the thumbnail limited. And YouTube strongly suggests that you put words with the image for your thumbnail on the actual image itself. Why? Because the YouTube supercomputer is listening to and reading our content. For instance, right now, why do you think I'm continuing to encourage you throughout this live stream to stay engaged so that I can put your good comments up on the screen so that the YouTube supercomputer can know who you are in these YouTube streets. That's how you make a thumbnail more clickable, is you include your best image and make sure that it has a few words. 3 to 5 is a good amount of words so that you can make those large enough and make sure, there's so many things. I've done a click clinic, and that is a off-screen workshop if you really want to learn how to do very good thumbnails. But y'all, if you need some support on your thumbnails, one thing that you can do absolutely free is go down into Ask a Studio from your YouTube Studio app, and especially the full desktop edition. All you have to do is type in, click on that diamond shape, and it will turn a bright pink for you. And Ask Studio will introduce themselves as your virtual assistant and say, hey, I've got a video about this, or I've got a live stream coming up about this. Can you help me to think of a concept for a thumbnail? They're going to point you in the right direction. They're going to give you a description, and then they're probably going to ask, hey, do you need a description for the description box? Remember what I said, friends. The YouTube supercomputers are reading and listening to us. Yes, they are. We want to thank Gemini Diva for that great question. Looks like Jerry G has some momentum growing from his shorts. Friends, what shorts do, if you are a new and small content creator, you should be doing all three of those things. Focusing on your long format videos and then breaking those up into smaller segments and making shorts out of your long format videos. And you should also be doing live streams. So you should be doing long forms, live streams, and shorts. Shorts will help you to give folks a short glimpse at what kind of content you put out on your channel, and you're basing them on your long format video, so they become a commercial. They're kind of like they're a commercial. They are a commercial about your content. That's what you should be thinking about. Shorts. You don't want folks watching your short. What you want them to do is to be interested enough to click. Always connect your shorts back to your related long form video or to your live streams. That's a pro tip coming for free from Kendi K all day. Thank you all for being here. One Crafty Sister says this is some valuable information. Yes. Kyle says you have to figure out what time works best for viewers, your regular viewers and subscribers on your channel for you to upload your content. Friends, when in doubt, use the free Ask a Studio feature. I keep saying, y'all, folks are paying vidIQ, and no offense to vidIQ, but Kitty K is not giving anybody a dime of my hard-earned coins. Did you hear me say I had a kid in college? And I pay tuition on a monthly basis, okay, every 30 days. So Candy Cake, I will not. Everything you can get from these great, fabulous websites, and even what I call the poachers, the bad folks who drop down into your YouTube email associated with your channel, y'all, take caution. Take caution. And do not open your wallet. Do not spend your hard-earned money when you can get everything you need for free. Directly from YouTube Studio, the Create application from YouTube Studio, also free, and from ShopTalk, also free, from Kendi K all day. Did you all know that Kendi K has a course on how to use ChatGPT version 5 for free? Yes, the version that dropped in August of 2025, the newest version of ChatGPT. Kendi K has a full-blown course on how to use ChatGPT absolutely free. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. And Mrs. Paula says, and don't forget, she does her dishwashing diaries. Those are just her. What I would call a car chat and a couch conversation, Mrs. Paula calls hers dishwashing diaries. Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey said, my channel is overall about my daily journey using a GLP-1 as a type 2 diabetic, including how it affects his whole family. And I'm just super proud. Grant is Y'all, Grant started his channel just a little bit over a month ago, I think it's been. Has always already been a featured creator spotlight for ShopTalk and is now trudging so hard towards 400 subscribers, friends, almost to 400. And I predict I was able to fully monetize my channel in just 6 months. I know for sure it probably will not take Grant's faithful GLP-1 journey. It's not going to take him 6 months, not with the consistency and the quality of the content he's putting out on his channel. He's got a family channel. Him and Christy are working that channel and growing that channel together. Congratulations. We want to welcome in Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life. And when I say healthy life, Kim J was over there making some General Tso's chicken and broccoli with that 1 minute wild rice. Love that stir fry that you had ready in minutes. What a great meal prepared at home. Y'all, I forgot. I just kept watching. I couldn't stop. I could not stop watching Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life. Type 2 diabetic who's taking control of her health and wellness using a GLP-1. Congratulations, Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life. So I went ahead. Yes, I was binge watching her content, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Friends, I was watching her grocery hauls, and she had everything arranged by what store she picked it up at. Thank you, friend. We want to welcome in the GOAT, Slim Jim Longfoot, one of the hardest working humans in these YouTube streets. He's posted every day for thousands of days. Y'all drop over there. Y'all check out Slim Jim Longfoot, otherwise known as the GOAT 1408. And yep, Kitty K is all checked in. I'm a member of the Baby Goats. Thank you, Slim Jim Longfoot. So y'all, 3 to 5 is in fact absolutely the number of words, keywords you want to put on your thumbnails. Your thumbnails should be a combination of an image and one prominent image. And even if you do kind of a collage, don't put too much on there. I don't know if you saw my St. Patrick's Day content that I put out and it said green or yellow on the thumbnail. And y'all, I put that first thumbnail up and it was one that Kendi K tried to be Kendi K, trying to, as a small YouTuber, do my best little thumbnail that I could. And y'all, that thumbnail had a click-through rate of 3.0, which is okay. But we know if we want the YouTube supercomputers to push it out to more wider audiences, we got to get that thing at least to a 4% or higher click-through rate. So I went straight over there to ChatGPT, and I can show you how to use ChatGPT absolutely free. I've got a course on it. Check me out. Friends, now that click-through rate for that new thumbnail generated by ChatGPT is sitting on 7 point something percent. I know I'm in the YouTube algorithm. Are you? Are you? Monique, everyone can share out their own channel link. And thank you. This channel is about faith, food, and music from a biblical perspective. I love that. Kendi K is a Christian, so I already like your vibe. And yes, friends, I am subscribed. Check out this new content creator. Kim J's Sweet Healthy Life says my channel is optimizing on health, combating and reversing type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. Kendi K's got high blood pressure. CKD, I'm not sure what that is, so you have to help us out with that and ensuring that their cholesterol as a lady of a particular age and other lab work markers are back to their normal ranges. We're taking charge of our health in 2026. We want to welcome in Monique Poe. Thank you for helping to moderate this stream along with Gemini Diva and our High Vibe coach, Lala. Thank you for helping us to moderate this stream. And I want to thank all the members of Kendi K's core crew and Kendi K's crew members as well. I appreciate you. I'm going to be popping up members of my crew and my core crew at this moment. Thank you all for being here. Friends, we're going to get ready to come down from this place because it's the middle of my work day too. And I have got to be mindful of my time today. Thank you all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. Yeah, ChatGPT will do that for free, and so will Ask Studio. Thanks for your question. Mrs. Paula, Kendi K would not steer you wrong. I'm just trying to help you keep some coins in your pocket. Because not only will ChatGPT and Ask a Studio, ChatGPT will actually generate the thumbnail. Y'all, I'm spending less and less and less and less time generating my own thumbnails. You know why? Because ChatGPT can spit them out, and they are more clickable. They know all the tips and tricks for SEO as long as you know how to prompt it. And that's what I do in my course. It's a multi-part course. You can watch it at your leisure. And when you finish my course on ChatGPT for free, you'll get a badge for it. Yes. So check out my courses in these YouTube streets. On the replay, I will drop a link to this in the description box and a link in the comments on the replay so that you can get right over there to my ChatGPT for free course. No, I would not. I'm sorry. I must just tell you the honest truth. I would not be paying anybody for anything as a new and small content creator. ChatGPT and Ask Studio can do all of those things for free. Ask Grant's Faithful GLP-1 Journey. I was collaborating with Grant and some other GLP-1 users yesterday. And Grant went right over there this morning to Ask Studio for his channel because he hosted that collaboration on his channel yesterday. And they spit out to him 2 pages of information. So yes, they graded how he did on that vertical live stream and that horizontal live stream with those GLP-1 content creators. Absolutely. It gave him recommendations, told him how to continue to keep pushing traffic on that new live stream now that it's in the VOD, the video on demand, on the replay. Yeah, it can do all of those things, Mrs. Paula. So you don't need to pay. I would tell you if you needed to pay someone for something, I would, but you don't. You don't. And I wouldn't. That would be like somebody coming to your front door, knocking on your front door, and you say, "Who it is?" No, you would say, "Who is it?" I wouldn't even go to the door. Y'all, it's 2026. We don't know folks like that. I wouldn't even go to my front door. Look at them, peep at them from your ring camera. But that would be like someone knocking on your front door saying they want to sell you this car that's sitting at this moment over in Northwest Arkansas. Or maybe it's over in Alaska. But I want you to buy it sight unseen. Now, is it helpful information? Is it a good car? Could be. But why do you need to buy it at all? When everything you need, you can get for free. By coming here for Shop Talk with 3 live stream Q&As on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and our regular Sunday Sunrise edition. By checking out some of Kendi K's courses. Do y'all see we are up to 89 free episodes of Shop Talk? Y'all drop in those chats. What nugget of learning did you get today? That's what we do, friends. We connect, we collaborate, and we grow our channels to and through monetization. Drop in those comments. And this is your last opportunity to get up on this stage. It's time to, you realize really quickly that I have to reevaluate my budget even as a fully monetized YouTuber. And y'all, now I've been fully monetized now for 8 months since August. I think that's 8 months now. Okay. But I became a fully monetized content creator in August and received my first YouTube check in August. So, friends, we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll on over and we are going to look at our channel parade. Thank y'all for being here. This is Kendi K all day. I'll keep putting your comments up as I can. Thank you for being here. It's that time again, we shine again. From Memphis to the Northwest wind. It's love, it's life, it's every day. Candy K all day. Morning like coffee in hand. Making moves with a master plan. Simple things make the spirit stay. We find our joy in the everyday. Keep it real, that's the only way. For the love and all you make. From meal preps to dreams that play. We glow up in our own city. We living, we vibing. Good food, good love, we thriving. Every gem she drops, we find it our way. Candy K all day, Candy K all day, yeah. Candy K all day, yeah. She got a southern heart at PNW, yo. Ain't no stopping when her light gon' show. Every smile got a story to say. She's building peace in her own way. Love the journey, not the race. Every season got its grace. We rise, we pray, we stay unapologetically slay. We living, we vibing. Good love, we thriving. Every gem she drops, we finding our way. Kenny K all day, Kenny K all day, yeah. Kenny K all day. Every meal, every dream ain't as simple as it seems. It's a laughter, it's a team, building life on self-esteem. Yeah. It's that time again, we shine again. From Memphis to the Northwest wind. It's love, it's life, it's every day. Candy K all day. Morning like coffee in hand. Making moves with a master plan. Simple things make the spirit stay. We find our joy in the everyday. Keep it real, that's the only way. For the love and all you make. From meal preps to dreams that play. We glow up in our own city. We living, we vibing. Good food, good love, we thriving. Every gem she drops, we find it our way. Kenny K all day, Kenny K all day, yeah. Kenny K all day, yeah. She got a southern heart at PNW, yo. Ain't no stopping when her light gon' show. Every smile got a story to say. She's building peace in her own way. Love the journey, not the race. Every season got its grace. We rise, we pray, we stay unapologetically slay. We living, we vibing. Good love, we thriving. Every gem she drops, we finding our way. Kenny K all day, Kenny K all day, yeah. Kenny K all day. Every meal, every dream ain't as simple as it seems. It's a laughter, it's a team, building life on self-esteem. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's that time again, we shine again. From Memphis to the Northwest wind. It's love, it's life, it's every day. Candy K all day. Morning like coffee in hand. Making moves with a master plan. Simple things make the spirit stay. We find our joy in the everyday. Keep it real, that's the only way. For the love and all you make. From meal preps to dreams that play. We glow up in our own city. We living, we vibing. Good food, good love, we thriving. Every gem she drops, we find it our way. Kenny K all day, Kenny K all day, yeah. Kenny K all day, yeah.
She got a southern heart, that PNW, yo. Ain't no stopping when her light gon' show. Every smile got a story to say. She's building peace in her own way. Love the journey, not the race. Every season got its grace. We rise, we pray, we stay unapologetically slaves. We living, we vibing. Breaking good love, we thriving. She drops, we finding our way. Kenny K all day, hey, Kenny K all day, hey, yeah, Kenny K all day, hey. Every meal, every dream ain't as simple as it seems. It's a laughter, it's a team, building life on self-esteem. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's that time again, we shine again. From Memphis to the Northwest wind. It's love, it's life, it's every day. Candy K all day. Morning like coffee in hand. Making moves with a master plan. Simple things make the spirit stay. We find our joy in the everyday. Keep it real, that's the only way. For the love and all you